What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Sean C. Today, we're going to have another episode of TSG Car Stories where I tell you a story about how a bouncer that I used to know literally broke his junk. I did not think it was possible to do that. But before I tell you exactly what happened to this young man, at the time he was a young man, I got to give you some backstory. So when I was a teenager, one of my friends got a car. And he was like, yo, I got a car, son. Let's go drive around. Let's go hang out. Now imagine, we're still teenagers. We're still in high school at this point. We're in high school. He comes pick me up. We go to the river, to the Mississippi River, chill out the river. We actually go down to Bourbon Street, right? So throughout my whole high school years, right, 15 to 18, we used to go down to Bourbon Street to go hang out. We're underage at this point, so all we could really do was walk around, see all the sights that's going on. We couldn't get any alcohol or anything like that, at least not initially. Being 18 and being able to drink down in New Orleans, that used to be a thing. They got rid of the rule for 18-year-olds to be able to consume alcohol right about the time, I would say a year and a half before I turned 18. 16 and a half was when that law changed and became 21 years old. At this point in time, me and my friends had already been used to going down to Bourbon Street, hanging out, being cool. At the end of the night, we used to go to this little cafe and have donuts and mini burgers and fries and just laugh and talk. So we were doing harmless fun. 17, started seeing some peach fuzz come in. You know, I actually at about 17 had like a little small goatee coming in, had a goatee coming in pretty good. Now looking back at some photos, realized that I didn't look that old, I'm not gonna lie. But having the facial hair, you know, maybe gave me a little bit more, right? And I was tall, right? I was about 6'1", 6'2", you know, going into my junior year, right? Junior/senior year. How we started being able to get into some of the nightclubs on Bourbon Street is we used to talk to some of the door dudes, right? You know, just kind of let them see our face and stuff, you know, talk to them, haggle with them. We would actually like start dancing on the street and stuff, and then people would like surround us. But we used to do it around this club called Razoo down on Bourbon Street. We would get people dancing around us, and then they would be like, yo, come hang with us. So they would just let us come in. At some points, we'd flash ID, and they knew we weren't in there to drink. We would actually be dancing in the middle of the dance floor, and this would cause us to get surrounded by people, because people, even to this day, are attracted to positive energy. Even with all the negativity, there's always been negativity. People are still attracted to people that have positive energy and having a good time, especially when they're tourists come and visit your cities. That allowed us to start getting into this nightclub. We had no problem getting in long as he was the door dude. And we were smart about it. We were like, hey, we're gonna go to the same dude because he's gonna let us in. Some time goes on, we're starting to know this dude. He's seeing us, he knows us. So he knows we're not in there. The most we would ever do is grab like a $2 beer. $2 beer. Tell me where you're gonna find that, except you have a dive bar or some hole in the wall. We really just went in there to dance, kind of try to talk to girls, stuff like that. Harmless fun. Well, one of these times we were like, all right, can we get in tonight? Yeah, oh boy, let us in, blah, blah, blah. We go to the door dude, and we're like, yo, where is so-and-so? They were like, yeah, he don't work here no more. And we're like, what happened? He's like, he broke his junk. He broke his dick. And we're like, what? How do you break it? And we weren't stupid. We knew it wasn't like a bone or anything. When you're younger, you think that it's a bone, a little bone, right? But he literally broke his junk. He was with some girl. They were getting it on. The dude told us he was in the hospital. He was hospitalized for breaking his junk. Yes, broken. I still didn't believe it. I knew he was gone, but we didn't believe that for years. I really didn't find out medically how you do that until the onset of the internet, years later. When the internet started producing these documents and articles, WebMD and all these different things, it tells you that you literally can break your junk. And I don't know the medical term for it, but if you are, when you're doing it from the back, or a girl is riding you and she's riding you too hard, you can literally break the vascular capillaries and veins inside of your junk. You can break it. If you don't believe me, go look it up for yourself. Needless to say, that we did get seen enough and known enough inside of there that it was a hit or miss, could we get back in or not. But we used to go and party and hang on Bourbon Street, and this was the thing that we did as teenagers. Matter of fact, I almost failed senior year of high school because we used to go out so much, and so much was going on in my life at the time that I was just sleeping in class, man. Getting out to hanging out with my friends, this was some of the most fun times in my life. Let me know what you think about this story or any other questions that you may have about what we used to do on Bourbon Street back in the day, and I'll answer them down in the comments below. Hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel to get more TSG car stories here, more awesome videos that I know you're gonna love. Until next time, live your best life.